What is going on, folks? My name is Spice. This is Spice Can't Fish, and today I found myself out at a beautiful little spot that I've actually fished once before on the channel. I decided to give it another shot out here at my favorite little needle-filled pond, see if we can hopefully come tight on a few fish. Last time I was here, I only caught one largemouth, a couple little bluegill as well, but this time I'd like to actually catch a few bass if I could possibly. So figured I may as well come out here when the weather is a little bit nicer and the bite should be a little bit easier. I have two rods with me. I got just like a casting and then a spinning, so we're gonna see if we can make something happen out here. As you guys can tell, we got some overcast conditions right now, so I've been kind of ducking in and out all day, so hopefully we'll be able to find ourselves some active moving fish. I'm hoping to throw some moving baits around here, but obviously I brought the old fairy one just in case things get tough. But yeah, like I said, don't have a ton more time out here, so I'm gonna get you guys strapped to my chest. We're gonna see if we can catch ourselves a couple of fish out here. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's see what we can do. Alrighty, folks, let's get after it. I am actually not the only one fishing this spot today. Last time I was here, I was the only one fishing, but it seems like today we actually have a little bit of company, and they're in a kayak, which honestly I kind of like. I didn't know if I was allowed to put a kayak in here, so I haven't put a kayak in here just yet, but now that I know that I can, I'm certainly gonna do it. So yeah, you guys let me know if y'all want to see me drop a kayak in here, but for right now, we're gonna get after it, see if we can get bit out here at this little pond. This spot might actually be a little familiar to you guys, where I caught my first fish in Rhode Island, so we're gonna see if it's gonna be lucky for us today as well. Alrighty, I'm gonna very carefully make my way down to the bank out here. If you guys saw my last video out here, I saw several needles, so I'm gonna do my best not to step on any of those today. And we're gonna get down here, see if we can catch a fish or two. Looks pretty dang good, to be honest with you. Water's up just a little bit from the last time I was out here, which I don't hate. See what we can do out here. Oh, just got a bunch of fry right out here in front of me. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a decent fish, actually. Little jumper guy. Second cast, got ourselves a little large head. There we go. Hell yeah. Oh, I threw my worm, though. Don't love that. Not a very big guy, but he definitely wanted the old wacky rig. See you, buddy. Again, I made a little cast and I watched a bunch of fry spook right here. I figured there had to be a fish around there guarding those fry. And yeah, all it took was 2 casts. Easy peasy, baby. Get myself another one of these worms. I have a feeling we're gonna go through these things kind of quick today, but I got a few ideas as to what we could definitely get bit on, so I'm not too worried just yet. Although I am kind of running a little bit low on soft plastics at the current moment. I don't know if I actually officially mentioned this on my channel, but I'm doing a little bit of a challenge for myself this year. I've separated my soft plastics up into a bunch of different bags. And what I'm doing is I'm picking a random bag to fish with, and that's the extent of the soft plastics I can use until I've used all but either 2 or 3 packs. Just because I have a ton of soft plastics, and I feel like I, as well as probably a lot of you guys, have this same problem where you go out and buy a bunch of baits, and then every single time you pick up a new bait, you kind of forget about all the other ones that you have already in your tackle box. And while it's always nice to experiment with new stuff, I don't want to have all that clutter necessarily, so I'm trying to systematically go through all of my baits in kind of a fun way. But yeah, that's why you guys have seen a lot of like the same products over and over again, or at least baits from the same few companies, is because right now I'm actually fishing with all missile bait stuff, all net bait stuff, and all Reaction Innovation stuff as well. So I got a little bit of variety. However, the idea is to kind of limit myself and almost force myself to throw some baits that I might not necessarily pick up. And along with that, it kind of keeps it a little interesting for you guys watching. This way I'm not like constantly throwing the same stuff over and over again. Gives you guys some variety to watch, and gives me a little variety of stuff to fish as well, which I don't hate. Oh, and I haven't mentioned this yet, but the bait of choice for today is a Missile Baits Quiver. This is actually their 6.5-inch size. I think they make a couple of different sizes of these baits, but this is kind of an all-purpose stick bait. I think they originally designed it to be on a Nico rig or a shaky head or something along those lines, but I've actually noticed that it's got a super, super natural fall. Falls incredibly slowly in the water if you don't have any weight to it. And so I like fishing it like this, just perfectly weightless on a really, really light Texas rig or a wacky rig, like what we're doing today. And it just gives it like such a slow, enticing fall in the water. As you guys can tell, fish seem to like it, so we're gonna keep plucking away at him. There's another one kind of twiddling it. He dropped it, but he had it there for a sec. But anyway, I'm throwing around the quiver, and the color for today is called Green Pumpkin Blutonium Core, I believe. Really interesting name for a color. I definitely picked the color up just because of the name. I was like, Blutonium sounds sick. We're definitely gonna have to give that a shot, and it's a really nice looking color. Again, it is kind of like a green pumpkin base, so it's pretty natural, but it does have that blutonium to it, so it's got kind of like a blue iridescence, kind of similar to like a blue crawl kind of style or something like that. But yeah, the fish definitely seem to like it, so we're gonna keep fishing around here. Got a couple hours out here. A little time check for you guys. It is, what time is it? It is 5:20 in the afternoon. So I got probably about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours until the sun goes down. My goal is to at least do a lap of this spot, see if we can catch ourselves a few fish, and maybe come back with like a topwater or a big swim bait or something. Something fun for the last little bit of the day. I'm gonna just skip the chartreuse tail on this one, see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, I'm not gonna waste my time with it. If it does make a difference, then we may have figured out a little something, something. There's a bite. There we go. It's another nice one. It's another nice fish. It's about the same size as the last one, a little bigger. Come here, little bro. Come on up here, little bro. There we go. Fish number 2 on the old quiver. Again, threw my worm. Calm yourself, buddy. Again, threw my worm, but did manage to catch ourselves another little largemouth, so I will take it. There we go. Another decent little one. That one's a little messed up. Looks like he might still be spawning or just recovered from the spawn. So we'll get him back if I can get my freaking hook off my pliers. Very nice. Fish number 2. Later, buddy. Peace. Okay, does not seem like they care that much about the chartreuse tail. I decided to forego putting it on as it took me an extra half a second to do, and I'm lazy. And that bass didn't seem to mind one bit, so we're just gonna not do that anymore. I figured since it's very obviously post-spawn, these fish are probably super interested in crushing some gills, which is my original thought process with the old chartreuse tip. But if they don't want it, if they don't care, then I'm not gonna do it. Oh, there's a bite. He's got it. There we go. Another one. No, he popped off. Oh, he popped off and he took my worm with him. You bastard. Oh, you little shitter. That was my last worm. Gosh darn it. Darn tootin'. You little shitheed. Let's see if I can find something else to throw at these fish. I got another idea. I think it might just be crazy enough to work. Oh, there's a bite. He's got it. Oh yeah, just a little guy. Oh no, he's got me in the tree. Get out of the tree, buddy. Oh, he spit it right there. You're kidding. You're joking me. You're shitting my dick. I have a piece of his lip on my bait. How did I not hook him hard enough? Maybe I hooked him too hard? On a spinning reel? Really? You think so? I mean, I guess. It's so weird. Turn my drag down a little bit, I guess, but I don't want to go that much looser. It's already pretty loose. And another one. Next cast. A little better. Oh, a bit better, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nicest one of the day, I think. Oop. He's got me up in the tree here. Get out of the tree, good sir. Bank flip. There we go. Nice, okay. Messed up the last one. Cast it back in there. There's another one. I'm gonna get him unhooked and cast right back over there because there might be a school of them over there. Nice, another little fish. Later, buddy. There's a bite. Maybe? I think so. Yep. Oh my god, it's a bluegill. Alrighty. Well, got ourselves our little multi-species for the day. Beautiful little pumpkin seed, looks like. Didn't mean to do you quite like that. Sweet. Oh, well. You good? There you go, buddy. Oh, man. Starting to rain a bit again. Don't hate that. Seems like the fish start to bite a little bit better when it starts to rain. Or at least today that's how it's been, so. See if we can find ourselves another one. Maybe another bluegill, maybe a perch this time? Who knows? There we go. Oh, it's a decent one. Oh, okay, alrighty. Heck yeah. Huh. Nice. Another one. On the little finesse T-rig. Definitely seem to like this little presentation a whole lot better than that little swim bait thing that I was throwing around before. I don't know why they're not falling for that though. Just another little guy. Later, buddy. There we go. Oh, decent one. Maybe the best one of the day. Just another cookie cutter pound and a half, it looks like. I'll take that though. Ooh, jumping guy. Little fighter. I made kind of a bum cast, like way up on the bank. I thought I got snagged on something, but turns out it was just another little large hit. Again, absolutely crushed that little weightless presentation. Seems like that's kind of the name of the game out here. It's just downsize. Throw something real small and finessey. See you, buddy. This pond very obviously gets pressured pretty hard. So throwing something a little bit smaller, a little more natural, a little more finessey is a really good way to at least just get some bites. Might not necessarily catch a giant one doing what I'm doing, but you're certainly gonna get bit. So yeah, let's see if we can get bit again. All right. This may be the last spot of the day, folks. Gonna give it a shot. Come on down to this sketchy little outflow. It's actually pumping a little bit of water right now, which I don't hate. All right, let's see if there's anything around here. Last time I fished this spot, the only thing I caught here was a couple of bluegills, so let's see if we can actually catch a largemouth over here. That's hilarious. They both caught the same fish. That's insane. I've never seen that happen before. They both have the same fish hooked in the mouth. Looks like. Unbelievable. Well, it seems like these fish are a little dumber than I was giving them credit for. That's crazy. Also seems like kind of a mess to try and deal with. So, I'm glad I'm not one of them, but that's freaking phenomenal. I legitimately don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Alright, we're kind of running out of daylight, so I'm heading back towards the car, but I do just want to refish a couple of these spots that we got bit at a few times. Seems like my kayak competition out there has about the same idea. They seem like they're kind of packing up and getting ready to skedaddle. And to be honest, it's getting to be about that time for you boy as well. I'm supposed to go and do some grocery shopping actually, so probably should stop fucking around out here and actually do what I'm supposed to do. But we've just been catching them so good, I don't really want to leave and, you know, go be an adult. So we're gonna see if we can catch ourselves 1 or 2 more before I gotta actually do that. Oh man. Another little guy. There we go. Hell yeah. Ooh. Nice. Just a little dude. Appreciate you, buddy. See ya. I'll tell you what, I am super impressed with this little thing. This one little Ned bomb has lasted longer than all of the worms that I was using in the beginning of the video combined. And I've caught like 6 fish on this thing. Been bit a few more times. Just will not fall apart. It's getting to the point where I should probably change it, but we're gonna see if we can keep fishing with it for the rest of the night. It's a little after 7:15 right now, so I don't have a ton more time to actually catch some fish, but we'll see if we can maybe get 1 or 2 more on this little guy. Excuse me. Alright, this is legit the last spot of the night. My car is literally right there. So I'm just gonna fish this little spot again 1 more time. See if we can get 1 more fish. Oh. Yes! 1 little guy just, oh, he came off. Alright. Let it kind of rip his face off, so I guess I can understand that. Oh, man. There's another one. Last minute heroics. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Hell yeah. Stay on there, buddy. Stay on there, buddy. Heck yeah. Oh, don't go in the pipe. Wow. Holy crap. Fighter. Jesus Christ. The fish in here are so friggin' mean. Don't go in the pipe, brother. He's trying to go in this pipe that I'm stood on. Come on up here, buddy. Oh, that might be the best one of the day, actually. Hell yeah, bro. Alrighty. I think we're gonna call it on that little guy. He's not quite the best one of the day like I thought, but he sure felt like it. Alrighty. There we go. Not a giant, but he's gonna be the last one of the night for us. We'll call it on that guy. Alrighty, little bro. I'll give you a nice little release. Later. Alrighty folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Again, only had a couple hours to get out here to try and catch some fish, but I think we had a pretty solid day. I think we probably caught about 8 or 9 fish, lost a few more, and I only saw a couple of needles, so overall, pretty solid day for you, boy. Again, really cool to see that there's actually people out here on their kayak, because that means that I can bring my kayak out here. So let me know if you guys want to see a video out here or something with the kayak. Regardless, I'm sure you guys are going to see another video or 2 out here at this spot, because it is quickly becoming one of my favorite spots to fish out here. So keep on the lookout for some more videos from this little spot. But until then, hopefully you guys enjoyed again. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see some more content from me. All the baits we caught fish on will be linked down below in the description as per usual. Check them and wreck them, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.